Hello everyone, welcome to How to Be a Good Number Block Animator. This is part 1. So the first step is waving. So first you have to click this plus button, then you can name your animation. I'm going to name mine waving, you can name it whatever you want. Now, it will not really look good if you use 12 frames per second. So mine is 30, but since it will probably be too fast for you guys, I'm just going to do 24. Okay, now you click create project, and this is where you have your layers. You can get up to 3 layers. The first layer is the background. The second layer is for the assets, where you put your number bodies, and the third one is face and limbs. Now first we get our background. You can make any background you want. So I'm going to make a background. Okay. Oops, sorry for my mistakes. And I guess this is good enough. Then you can add the sky and then add your grass. You can also add some grass to the ground. I'm just gonna do this. Okay. Then what you have to do is if it looks just plain with one grass, you can click this circle around the grass and copy it. You have to click this button, then this button. But you can also do that with any other layers. Next is assets. I'm going to use, so you can draw your set or you can get them from something else. You guys can draw your own assets with your own characters, but I'm just going to get one of the number presents for my asset. But you don't have to do that because you guys probably don't have a number present folder with all the assets. Well, I'm sure Christian Seminar does, but let's choose Squario. Squario is going to be our example. Now you have to draw it or put it on the second layer that you drew called assets. Now it's time for faces and limbs. For the face, you have to click the ruler. Then, if your character is a circle, if your character is not a square, you can use the thing for circle eyes. But if your character is a square, you can do the square eyes. Mine is a square, so I'm going to do the square eye. Oh yeah, you can also circle it and make it go up and down. And you can also go tiny and stretch it so it can be a rectangle. Now you have to put another square or circle inside your other square so it'll look nice. And then you may have to put it upwards, but then you have to copy it and paste it. So now you have your two. Oops! And if you accidentally delete it, just paste it again. Now you have your eyes, but it looks kind of ugly. So let's color it in by using it. And also have to make the inside white. There we go. Now now we can add a mouth. You can make whatever mouth you want. Any mouth. You can do a mouth like this, like this, like this, and you can even make a sad mouth. So I'm just going to do a happy mouth. And you also have to put another mouth inside, or you can just copy the first mouth and make the other one smaller, and then you got the mouth. You can also add some stuff inside your mouth, like teeth. That's what I'm doing. And I'm also gonna add a tongue. You guys can do whatever you want. And there, now you have to click this pen and go here, and then yeah. Now you have your character. But it looks kind of plain because there's no pupils. You just have to add a circle. You can draw it, or you can use the shape tool. I'm just gonna use the shape tool. Then you have to put a tiny little circle in the above. Then you color in the big part, but not the tiny part. Now you have it. Then you can copy and paste it. Good. Now it's better. It kind of looks low, so let's lower it down. And then you'll see like this, so you can just color it white. Now it's time for the limbs. Limbs can be, so first you just have to draw, like, you can draw, first for waving, you have to make your limbs go down, but not your feet. Well, your feet can be sitting, like, your feet can sit like this. And yeah, you can also make it standing up like this. But I'm just gonna do a sitting. Now you have to get your thing that you used for your eye, your color that you used for your eyes and mouth. And you can color in your limbs. Now we have our character, but you're also missing the numberling. And this is for free, so you don't need money to do it. Now we have to make the waving part. Since we've done all the steps, you can now make your waving part. First, you just need to copy at least 5 frames. Then on your 6th frame, go to your faces and limbs and bring it up a little bit. Then your next frame, you can bring it up a bit more. And then you can bring it up here. Another frame time. Now you have to make it in the middle for your 9th frame. Hey, that is funny because I'm number present 9. Let's see it so far. Now you have to make it go up all the way to the top. Now you have to make it shake. First you have to make it go like this. Then you make it go a bit more shaking. And if you feel like it doesn't look good enough, you can always change the FPS to 30. Now you can make it go here. and then shake a bit more. And then you can make it go here, then more, then a bit more. Then you can finally make it go down. If you want to make it really smooth, you can also make it go down like first pretty slow, then really fast. And now, let's see the results. There! Now you have your waving animation. Waving takes like 25 frames, so that's why I use number present 25. See, it looks pretty nice. You can also add some sounds. Okay. You can also search up BFP arm waving. And you can also click on Fordle's video. But credit to Jack and Jellify and Fordle. Now do you see this microphone? You have to click it. Once you have your result, you have to trim it. Then you click the thing. You can also put it before, so. And if it says you need to add more frames, just add more frames. Don't worry. Oops. Don't mind this layer. You'll have to have Premium to have a fourth layer. Or if you just started FlipAClip, you can copy the squirrel. You can copy the squirrel animation. But I don't need the squirrel animation since I already have Premium. If you want Premium, you can just ask your parents. And also, if they say no, I have a way that you can get them to do it because it worked for me. You can just make an animation. You can name it anything. Then you see. Since it worked for me, I used this. So I had a 1 and a 2, and I told my parents that if I can't move the 1, then they bought it. But if that doesn't work, then just try something else. I'm sure it'll work out. Now we have to add some more waving. Then you add some more. So you can go shake it a bit more. Then you can bring it down if you feel like you need some more time. Then you can bring it a bit. And now let's see your final result. It looks pretty good. Now you have to make a movie. And boom! You have your first waving animation. And yeah, that's it. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more tips of how to be a good animator.